Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Neon. I'm here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hello.
And we're going to talk about the MCU Phase 4. I guess we're in Phase 4 now. What happens to the MCU after Endgame? Spoilers. There will be spoilers for Endgame in this video. If you've seen it, you might not want to
By now, if you don't know the spoilers, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, it's been out for like a month and a half, you know, guys. I mean, come on. But if you don't want to be spoiled, don't watch the video. Come back later. Hopefully, you probably totally forget about this. Anyway, take a minute, please, to subscribe to Clownfish TV. It definitely helps the channel out. You guys have been really awesome in the last couple of weeks subscribing to the channel. It is helping us in YouTube. Thank you so much for doing that. And we're on our way to 100,000 eventually. We're trying to get there. We want to get to 100,000. All right, so someday, some year, we'll get there. Okay, so let's talk about Captain Marvel and how she's going to be the focus of the MCU after Endgame, which we kind of already knew, but now we have it sort of explicitly spelled out for us, and we have a hot take from Kelly Sue DeConnick, the comic book writer who brought Captain Marvel kind of back, I guess, a couple of years ago, and she's got plenty of opinions for all of you out there.
I'm not familiar with, I don't really read the comic book series, but is this before or after it got canceled a bunch of times? I'm serious.
Well, okay, so Captain Marvel has been canceled. Somebody said 7 times. It's been in like 5 or 6 years, and they're doing a Captain Marvel series over at IDW now. Right. So they canceled over at Marvel, and they're taking her over to IDW.
But
where
she's still the writer on at IDW?
I don't know. She wrote. I think she wrote a couple of versions of Captain Marvel. I know the original, like the inaugural reintroduction of Carol Danvers. I think that was Kelly Sue DeConnick. But then I think other writers have taken over. I'll have to look into it. I do remember them making a big deal.
Read it because I don't care.
Yeah, I do remember them making a big deal about her writing it. And actually, Captain Marvel, if I recall correctly, when they brought her back, it actually was a pretty decent seller. But then as it got more and more political, people just lost interest. It got canceled. They brought her.
They never fail because people lose interest over politics.
That's right. That's right. I'm sorry. Well, maybe it was just it was a coincidence. As the series got more political, coincidentally the numbers dropped, and coincidentally
it's all just happenstance. It has no connection to each other whatsoever.
And then they canceled it, and then they realized their mistake. And they brought it back again. And then they canceled it again, but they realized, again, this was just a fluke.
Yeah.
Maybe Carol needs a third, fourth, fifth.
By you saying that it's political, that makes you a toxic male. Don't you know that?
I am a man baby.
Yeah,
I am.
So there you go.
I'm going to get a shirt that says man baby. Toxic man baby. So, okay, so this is who is Carol going to have the best chemistry with?
Why do we care?
After Endgame. I'm going to say a plank of wood.
No, they didn't say which one has the same personality.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
What's the difference?
Well, here's the thing. You read this article, they basically are talking about putting her in the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, pretty much.
What
do we have left that's good? Guardians. Hot damn.
And they're talking about how funny Carol Danvers would be with the Guardians of the Galaxy. She wasn't in Endgame very much. In the scenes she was in, it was very apparent that Brie Larson was basically outclassed by most of the other Avengers.
I mean, I'm not trying to be a jerk either, but it's like she had more personality in the Captain Marvel movie than she did in Endgame.
Yeah, well, I think they filmed her in Endgame first, and then.
But I'm just saying. Oh, really? Yeah. That's even worse. But I'm saying she had more personality in the Captain Marvel movie, and then when they did Endgame. There was just there wasn't anything there.
She's like, "Hey, I'm Carol, and I'm here, and I'm
blowing
awesome.
up. I'm running through a ship,
and I'm awesome." And it's like, "Where the hell you been?"
She wasn't hardly in it at all.
I got like a whole universe to save. She was hard. No, and that could be controversial because I think there were actually, if I remember correctly, somebody said that there were 2 cuts of the movie. One was Carol Light, and it depended on how audiences reacted to her.
If that were the
but
case,
she made a bunch of money.
I was going to say, if that were the case, then they made a lot of money. So you think they go with the other one? So I don't know.
I can just tell you, I don't even mind the character of Captain Marvel that much. I really don't think she's the right choice for it. Mm-hmm. You compare Brie Larson to, even Scarlett Johansson, and it's like she's just not she can't carry it, you know?
Yeah.
But they're going to put her in the Guardians of the Galaxy because maybe she can blend in an ensemble.
Well, they made sure they took care of that problem. They got rid of Scarlett Johansson, so she can be in charge now.
So, okay, so this is, yeah, right? Yeah, no.
That was my thought about it.
Did they do that to get her out of the way because it becomes obvious that even with all the power, she's not best girl?
And everybody wanted Black Widow to be in charge. Yeah,
right.
Know.
Okay, so Avengers Endgame changed the landscape of the Marvel Cinematic Universe quite a bit. This comes from comicbook.com. And in the aftermath, new friendships and relationships will form. That's especially true with the void left by heroes like Iron Man, Black Widow, and Captain America. So right out of the gate, they even say spoiler, just in the first sentence, guys. Captain Marvel will definitely play a part in that new landscape. Comicbook.com had the chance to talk to Captain Marvel writer Kelly Sue DeConnick and Captain Marvel producer Mary Livanos about that landscape and who Carol will have the best chemistry with post-Endgame. First, though, she definitely has some thoughts on Carol and Tony, as well as Steve and Carol.
Who cares?
And Ted and Alice.
Ship sailed!
Though we won't get to see that play out much after the events of Endgame. I have strong feelings about Carol and Tony, DeConnick said. You know, Carol's older brother was named Steve, and because of it, in the MCU, they both have this sort of Rip Van Winkle experience a little bit. Well, this isn't, they've totally gone down a different road. She doesn't lose time, but she doesn't age with her cohort, right? So those two are sort of heartbreaking in a way. There's kind of symmetry to it. I just sort of had a moment of heartbreak just thinking of Steve and Tony and how much I like the three of them. Well, it's never going to happen, but we're gonna put him in with another crew. The good news is Steve is still around. He's very, very old.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be a team up that's worth it.
I don't think so. God, that would be crazy though, wouldn't it? Like, Steve and his walker. And it's not all sad though. DeConnick does see a bright future for Carol and the Guardians, saying also the dynamic of Rocket and Carol and Chewie is really funny to me. There's a moment, I guess in the book she teams up with Rocket. I don't know. I haven't read the books because they don't interest me. So there's a moment in Captain Marvel that is very much derived from the meaning of Carol and Rocket in the books. And we're definitely hoping we get to see a full-on version of that sequence between them somewhere down the line. Hoping, praying. Speaking of Guardians, DeConnick also thinks Carol and Star-Lord would be hilarious together. No, they would not. I think Star-Lord would annoy her, yes.
Everyone. That's his charm.
Everybody annoys her. And I think the two of them would just be a bicker fest. It would be funny.
Didn't we already have that with him and, Gamora, kind of like that?
Yeah, Captain Marvel is a lot of things. Funny is not one of those things.
No.
Funny is not one of those things. I cannot see her in Guardians of the Galaxy.
No.
With
Thor, definitely.
Thor post Ragnarok, yeah, they turned him into the Big Lebowski. That's a whole nother.
But he's funny with them. Like he works with them.
Okay, Hemsworth actually. Again, this shows the difference, though. Hemsworth is a good actor. He's funny. He's funny. Brie Larson is not funny.
Right.
At all. Like, if anything, if you put her in Guardians of the Galaxy, it's going to become even more painfully obvious that she does not fit with the rest of the cast.
Here's the thing about, too, is that whenever you see her in interviews and stuff, she acts like she's a giant sequoia shoved up her butthole, where Hemsworth is like really cool and easygoing normally, and I'm not, it's because they're different personality types, and that's fine, but she doesn't seem like the laid back personality that would be necessary to pull off a comedy. Like when you think of the actors that are usually in Guardians, a lot of them, you see them they have a lot of personality and they're really interactive, and then you have her, which I'm not saying she's a bad person, but I'm just saying she's not right for this part.
Yeah, even Karen Gillan, I mean, she's playing Nebula and she's funnier as Nebula than Brie Larson is as Captain Marvel.
That's
and she's just her timing is really good.
So I don't know. I just don't think
it's gonna work.
I just don't think Brie Larson was the right choice for this character.
No, and I mean they could have. I mean honestly, they could have, cast somebody else as Captain Marvel, and I don't think there would have been the backlash because it's not that she's a woman superhero. We've had women superheroes. Wonder Woman, Alita, half of the Avengers and the Guardians, nobody has a problem. It's just, people they don't like Brie Larson.
Yeah.
They don't like Brie Larson.
They don't like her. I mean, I've seen her other movies and she was fine. This one is just not
This is not her
the right
thing. Yeah.
For her.
And she's not funny. And, what we said, Captain Marvel, I mean, the sad thing about the Captain Marvel movie is that Captain Marvel was the weakest part of the movie.
Yeah.
Everybody else was good. Captain Marvel was weak. You know, she was weak sauce.
Except for when she's showing those men what's what. Then she's
right. I'm just a girl. Yeah, showing those men where their faces belong.
That's right.
On the concrete under her boot. So yeah. So I don't know. I hope to God they don't put her in the Guardians. That would be catastrophic.
I mean, Thor works in the Guardians. I just can't see it working.
God.
Please don't ruin the Guardians.
I think it's too. I mean, I'm really looking at where the MCU is after Endgame, between the heart and soul of Marvel, the Marvel Cinematic Universe being gone, right? Like Iron Man's gone, and he was like the glue. And, you know, the Guardians are in shambles right now. The Avengers are in shambles. And now they're introducing time travel and multiverses. I'm like, I think it's going to be a convoluted clusterfuck.
Well, I guess the reason why a lot of these directors all of a sudden bailed. I'm just saying.
Russos are like, we can't fix this.
Done.
We did our part. It's all on you now. We don't care. I don't want to see her in Guardians. I just don't care. I don't even know if I care. I mean, I'll check out Spider-Man, but if they're going to go down that multiverse road and make it because the MCU has been pretty easy to follow so far, and they're going to make it really convoluted. I don't know if I care.
Yeah.
I don't know if I care. So
we'll see. But anyway, apparently, you know, they said at the bottom here that going forward, that she's going to be, you know, she's going to have a big time role in Phase 4 and beyond. So I think we all kind of expected that. There's nothing surprising here. So
yeah, there's nothing surprising. I don't know. I'm just not really looking forward to it after this. I'm more excited about the DCEU. I think at this point. Well, except for
Wonder Woman. Woohoo!
Yeah, Wonder Woman 84 is really exciting. Aquaman was good.
I had my
Shazam
out.
was good. Yeah,
I was in my underoos last.
I can vouch for that.
Underoos were out. Wonder Woman. Woohoo!
Yeah. All right. So we'll see where things go. I don't know. Got thoughts? I'm sure you guys have thoughts. Comment below.
Yep. We'll talk to you later.
We'll talk to you later. Bye. Hey guys, thanks for watching Clownfish TV. Please consider supporting the channel. Go to clownfishsupport.com. That's clownfishsupport.com. And if you want to join our community, go to clownfishtalk.com. That's clownfishtalk.com. Please subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. We will talk to you next time.